Hey guys, welcome to part 5 of How I Taught Myself Guitar. For you observant people who notice I might have the same shirt on as I had in part 4, it's because I'm doing this back to back. I'm not wearing this shirt multiple days. Well, I might have done that before. So one of the, I want to talk about two tools. One thing I want to talk about is, remember we talked about Ultimate Guitar and downloading music. Well, that can get crazy because you're going to have sheets and sheets of paper for different songs. I've got a big accordion folder full. What it does have, Ultimate Guitar has an app called Guitar Tabs. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. So see, it actually shows you the chords with the finger you should be using, the fret you should have it on, and and string. So it kind of what we talked about. And you can see this is Sweet Child of Mine, and you see it's actually in D, C, G, D. Oh, here's a cool part too. So you're wondering, what do you do with this thing? Well, this thing actually has the ability to scroll. I'm going to take this down because the glare is getting you guys. But there's a button at the bottom where this thing actually, you can set the speed and it'll just scroll up. And you don't have multiple pages, and it just scrolls. And like I said, you can set the scroll speed and just look at it and follow along with the song, sing and play. You might have seen people in bars and stuff playing. They basically have an iPad and a holder on their mic stand, and that just kind of allows them to do multiple, to learn a bunch, not having to memorize a boatload of songs, and having this as a kind of little guide to do. It actually is pretty cool. You can take songs, search the song, save it. You can, there's a little folder for playlist. Like if I did an open mic and I did 5 songs, I can move those songs to that playlist, and then only those songs were there, and I can just hit each song when I want to play it, or something like that. What else is cool about this? There's a tuner in there. If you want to tune your guitar, you can search any song. You can listen to other people, so other people that use this record songs that they've done. You can edit it, because sometimes these are submitted by people that just want to help out and put it in. And sometimes, you know how we talked about the chord being over the word, so you know when to change the chord. Sometimes the chord is not in the right place, so you might have to hit the edit button and move it to make sure it's right. Sometimes if a song's really long, it has a whole bunch of chords and verses, I'll delete stuff and I'll customize it to whatever I want to do and just save it. So this app is really cool. I recommend that. Again, if you're starting to play and you're starting to accumulate more than 10, 15 pages of music. The second tool I want to talk about, which is great, is called the capo. So here's one capo. Here's a different kind of capo. So basically what the capo does is you clip it. You've probably seen people on TV or playing. It's on the guitar. So basically you clip it on the fret next to the fret line. So if I said, if you were playing and someone said, hey, it's capo 2, all that means is capo, 2nd fret. What? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to give you the finger. If it's capo 4, it's 4th fret. If it's capo 5, 5 fret. So that's really easy. So you just put it on there and it changes the song. So what a capo does is it makes the key higher. So again, we talked about learning those chords that we talked about. If you learn those 5 or 6 chords, like say a song might have to be played with weird, B minor, harder open chords to play and stuff, that you can't use that G, D, E and those easier chords. So what you do is the capo allows you to take that song, put it in the key that song's in, but still play those easier chords that you can play, if that makes sense. Again, I don't want to get into music theory and why it changes the chords and all that stuff. You can look at that stuff. So the other one is this. I kind of like this one. It's kind of a little harder to put on the guitar. So basically you have to put it on and then move the clip around and basically clip it. So an example of example of how I use this is Sweet Child of Mine. So again, Sweet Child of Mine is the same chords with maybe one new one that we talked about with Chasing Cars and Let Her Cry, but it's a different order. So you know how Chasing Cars was G, D, C, G? Basically, same chords, but it's D, D, C, G, D. So the D repeats itself. So you got a D in the front, D in the back, and then a C and a G. So it's D, C, G, D. And then on the chorus, it's just an A with a C and a D. And the A is really easy. I didn't put it on the chord list. Basically, all you do is take your finger. Well, the way I do it, I mean, you can. The way to play it is like that, I guess. But I just do that and just hold down those bottom strings, and that's an A. Okay, so that's an easy chord to learn if you want to add it in there. So you can probably, if you know Chasing Cars and learn that, you can play Sweet Child of Mine. And this basically is played with an up and down strum. Let me show you the difference. This is without the capo. I can't, my voice, I just can't open my voice up when it's like this, but I'll show you the difference. So remember, the capo makes the song higher, puts it in a higher key. So this is, got a smile that seems to me reminds me of childhood memories where everything is bright as the bright blue sky. Fresh. Okay, so did you hear that? Hear that way it was? So now let's capo it, and you'll see how it goes higher. And I don't think it might put this song into a D, but again, if you're looking at the Ultimate Guitar, using the app, up the top, it just says Capo 2, Capo 4. Don't worry about it. What I do is I find the songs that are, the open chords that are easier, and as long as I have those open chords, I can capo anywhere along there. Oh, so yeah, so what that does, so the capo, so this is, I guess they call the nut of the guitar, right? So the strings start from there. So all that does is it fools the guitar to say, oh, the strings aren't starting from here anymore. They're starting from here. So all you do is you do the same chord, how you play the chord is the same. You're just playing it down here, so it's the same thing. So in this case, putting the fret here changes 1, 2, 3, what's that, capo 2, changes fret 3 to fret 1. So if I said a C chord is, first finger, fret 2, string 3, now this becomes fret 2. This becomes fret 2 because now this is fret 1. So you just start there and you do the same thing. And that's what makes it easier, because you can just do the same thing. And again, your body knows that now, here's where the guitar starts. So so listen to the, well, so let me take this off again real quick. I want you to hear the difference. So no capo. Okay, so now with capo. Again, changing the key, moving it higher, doing the same chords the same way. Now I'm just pretending that this is fret 1. So now we got this. See how higher it sounds? I don't know why I can sing better this way than the other way. Got a smile that seems to me reminds me of childhood memories where everything is as fresh as bright blue sky. Hold it deep. Now and then when I see her face, now go sing. Takes me away to that special place, and then I stare too long while I lay down and cry. Here's where that A comes in the chorus. Just hold it. Oh, and then go right right to the C from there. So it's oh, sacred child of mine, D. So that's the only difference. So it's D, C, G, D, and then the chorus is A, C, D. So again, same chords you played for the first ones you learned, just added an A in there, which is, again, simple. Just clamp down on those bottom strings. Oops, that's a buzz. Right there, there it is. So, and then the capo, again, opens you up. So now you got all these songs you can play without the capo, right? In the straight key. But now there's songs in keys that, you know, again, I don't want to learn a D, B minor, 7, whatever. I just don't want to do that. I just want to play. This allows you, the capo allows you to play a ton more songs. And also, you might find, well, I do this sometimes, I play around, like if the song doesn't require a capo, and I'm playing it, I'm like, wow, I just can't, I don't know why I can't sing to this. I like this capo because I can put it on, and I can just slide it. Oh, let me try playing that there. Let me try playing it there. Let me try playing it there. Until it kind of fits with my voice. So that's it. So I hope that helped. Again, the capo's fun. Ultimate Guitar, I love that app. Again, you can play gigs with it if you wanted to. So I hope again there's at least one person out there who has picked up the guitar because of this, and I would be perfectly fine if it was just one person. And again, any questions, always, I will answer you right away. Just private message me and with any questions you have. Why did you do this? How did you do this? Or what did you talk about? You know, what were you talking about there? And I'll be happy to help out. So looking forward to talking to you again. Just one more after this. And this is kind of a cool thing because it actually gives you a little bit more versatility with another instrument. All right? See you soon.